This is the interlude, huh? Or the
Yo,
prelude?
what up, guys?
You want to do it?
Dude,
Or should we do it?
I made my first O by accident.
That was fire. He made his first O by accident.
His first over
We were
accident.
there.
We're just
It's on
staying
camera.
in. Staying in.
Astrology.
It started. The whole podcast started already.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, guys? Welcome to the Hangover Podcast. Random Rob.
I'm Chef went crazy.
And I am Mr. Delos. So
We got a birthday podcast today.
Birthday boy. Birthday Pisces gang, bitch.
hey,
Happy birthday, Della.
Thank you, man.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Love you, man.
Love you guys.
It was your birthday yesterday, right?
Yes.
How'd it feel?
Good, bro. I wanted to stay inside, kind of like sit more in solitude and just reflect over this year or life as a whole.
Yeah.
But
Very nice.
I spent time with family, so
Any
enjoyed it.
any takeaways on the reflection?
it was more validation, I think, for me. Not necessarily takeaways, but I think where I'm at now, I'm in a really good space. And I love the space that I'm in, and I think that's the direction that we need to keep going as people, right?
Fire.
So, keep moving. Keep the momentum going.
Movement.
Big movement. Big
Yeah,
wave.
it's
Motion.
Very dangerous and intoxicating to get stagnant, huh? When you don't know you're stagnant.
Yeah.
That shit's
Yes,
it's
scary.
intoxicating.
See, but that's also a driving force too. Is like that fear of stagnation. You know what I mean?
When you analyze it, right, you gotta be able to recognize it and then make the changes.
Me and
For
Della,
sure.
we're saying all this while me and Della were on a bender last week.
Bro, my DMs were going crazy. They're like, you don't stop. And I'm just like, if you guys only knew, like, I'm out here supporting everybody, you know? It
Shout
just
out to-
happens to be the season.
Shout out to Ed Weezy. We celebrated his birthday. Started on Thursday. His birthday.
Pisces gang, bitch.
Big
His birthday was the 13th. We went out. Shout out to Cap. We went out to Cap's event. We're there all night. That was fun.
Shout out Cap and Edwin.
And then Edwin wanted to go out Friday, so we went out to Danko's event, Disco Pussy.
Was that before or after the brunch?
That was before the brunch.
Yeah, see?
So, so we went out to that. Bro, we got our bottle stolen.
We're back.
Yeah.
The most randomest shit, too.
So we got a little.
Nah, he wasn't there, unfortunately, bro.
So
Mr. Squirt.
we're chilling at the Disco Pussy. It's cool. And usually, bro, I'm the eyes and ears of the people, right? So I go to the bathroom. I come back. I tell the group, hey, where's the bottle? They're like, I don't know. And then we tell the cocktail waitress, she was mind blown. And then they eventually comp us another bottle because we barely drank any of it. And then
Yeah.
the rest of the night, you see security just searching for some guy. They have a picture. They went to the cameras and they had a picture of some guy. And the rest of the night, they're trying to find the guy that stole the bottle.
Oh, they found him on camera.
Yeah.
That's
That
funny.
shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
that shit was funny. Bro. That's never happened to us before.
Your first time.
Downtown, I wouldn't expect less. So then we go out that night.
That was probably us. If you think about it.
For real.
Back in the day, us.
Damn.
Damn.
That makes sense. We've stolen bottles to take
Don't
home.
point at no, not weed. What do
No,
you mean
no.
weed? Don't point at
No,
me. I ain't never stolen no
allegedly.
bottle in my life.
Me either.
No, as in like
Neither.
to take home.
Have I stolen a bottle?
Like bottles that you pay for, but they don't let you take. Our ratchet ass have like back in the day, put in your pants or some shit. But I've never stolen someone else's bottle. Fuck no. So that was funny as hell.
Yeah, no, that
That
was
is pretty
epic.
funny.
And
Yeah,
it
of
never
course.
happened.
Santoyo he hits us up like at 2 a.m. And shout out to my wife. She I was like, hey, drop us off at Club Eagle. So my wife drops us off at Club Eagle. She goes home. We stay out.
That's funny.
That shit was lit, man.
and then all right, finally we call it at night like at 5, Saturday morning, and then we have brunch at Lavo for Edwin's official birthday celebration.
Yep.
So we get 7 hours in. We wake up and go celebrate Edwin. He had a blast.
Bro, I was running on, I think, maybe 3 hours. 3 hours of broken sleep. Went home. Obviously did brunch. I had work after, too. I had to go to the shop after that. That shit was crazy.
Lava's a whole scene, bro. We got shout out to Alan. We got too many shout outs today. We got
Shout out pod.
we got hooked up with the table. So we
Shout out the table.
Hey.
so
You know?
So we got the minimum kind of down, so we didn't have to spend too much, but everyone still balled out for his birthday. But the people next to us were balling out, bro. They're like 5-10K deep into their fucking tables.
You guys got gapped.
Huh?
What?
But everyone had a blast. He had a
Hey,
blast.
shout out the other table though.
It was a fucking wide receiver in the NFL, bro. She was
Oh, yeah, right next to
mad
us.
random.
Yeah. And of course, Ed Weezy recognized him. I think homeboy was trying to be low key. I was like trying to take a picture with him, tagging him.
That's what that was. That's funny.
Yeah. So yeah, Edwin had a blast though, but he put us through the ringer, bro. 3 days straight. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still feeling the effects from it.
Yeah, I took a break. I'm
Yeah.
taking a break this week.
I was asleep by 12. I worked out. I drank a gallon of water, and I read and meditated.
Goals right there.
You're such an asshole.
Fuck yeah.
Goals right there.
Little boys.
Goals right there, huh?
I want to be just like you when I grew up.
You got a way to go, buddy. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking miserable inside. Fuck.
No,
I'm
no,
just
you
kidding.
lied. He's
Nah,
doing
I'm
great.
pretty happy.
But yeah, that was fun.
Nah, it's just a little bit of jealousy because I can't control myself. That's all it is, bro. Just projecting, that's all it is.
You're just honest with yourself, bro.
Yeah, it's not about me, though. It's about Mr. Delos over here, the birthday boy, man.
Man.
You just did a pop-up, right, for Hitter Circle this past week?
I did, man. It was
How
actually
was that,
my
brother?
first pop-up for the public.
Yeah.
I usually sell my stuff, like, hand to hand.
Yeah.
If you know about it, you know about it. But that was my first sleep, bro. And it was a good turnout. I appreciate everybody who showed up, man. I had a good crowd, made a few
Fire.
transactions, so
Mm-hmm.
no complaints.
Nice. Does that motivate you to try to do more pop-ups?
It does, but I'm still going to be selective about my time or when to do it, Got to keep them on their toes for a bit.
Dope.
That shit got to be lit, in other words.
Yeah.
No weak shit.
Yeah.
Raider Stadium or bust.
Choo. We'll do another city.
Another city.
You got any ideas for like summer collections?
I do. I'm sitting on a whole bunch of designs, bro. It's really just like when I want to drop it at this point,
Mm-hmm.
So definitely probably summer. I definitely like more fall, winter time, in terms of when to drop shit.
Yeah.
Do you have any people that follow Hitter Circle that don't know it's you?
Maybe.
That's cool.
Maybe. A lot of people are just now finding out that it's linked to me. They'll see the
pretty cool.
sign. They're like, oh, shit. Wait, that's you? I'm like, yeah,
That's cool. I'm waiting on my bandanas.
I got you, bro.
I have one for back in the day.
The Hitters one?
Yeah.
That was cool.
And I'm like, yeah, that was a little time. So it was cool at the pop-up, though, because you see people who've been around for a while in terms of just based off the merch. You know what I'm saying? People see it like, oh, shit, when did that come out? I'm like, bro, that came out 3 years ago.
Nice.
Can I get one? It's like, you kind of missed out. So everybody has a good piece of it,
Yeah, because you do more limited drops, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, your signature is your hats.
Yeah, that's my bread and butter. It's a good way to advertise, I think. You can wear it with multiple things.
That's so true, though, because people are going to repeat the hat more than repeating the shirt
Exactly.
or the pants or anything
Exactly.
else. Yeah.
So
Damn, it's kind of cheat code.
It's
Hey, he dropping sauce, bruh.
a lot of it.
He's
Yeah,
cooking.
I do
He's
it quietly,
cooking up.
man. Do it quietly.
Have you been interested at all doing
Very unprofessional.
doing like pants or anything else? I know you do more shirts, jackets.
I've thought about pants, bro, but it's the whole manufacturing process of
Yeah.
it that's kind of more up to ass with shit. If you're not making it from scratch, then more than likely you're gonna find the same cuts that are being used everywhere else. So unless you're being innovative and deciding to like do a lot of stuff by hands, you're gonna see a lot of the same stuff on the market. And so that's just where I'm at. The last thing I want is for it to be like very saturated or very too common. You know what I'm saying?
Who's your favorite designers?
It's hard to say, bro. I don't think I have a specific one. I'm more inspired by a look in itself,
Oh, okay.
or like what caused me, my sense of style.
But that whole designer like stuff doesn't influence you, or like you don't see it. What was his name? Virgil Abloh, right? Was that right?
Yes.
Like you didn't see him, and he was like, "Oh, damn, that's inspiring what he's doing," or like, you know what I'm saying?
I would. Yes, it's more when I look at stuff like that, or other creators, or like other stylists, for instance. It's everybody has their own lane, and so like for me to be too engulfed in somebody's craft, then it's like me not watching my own plate. I can give them their flowers and be like, damn, like I like what you're doing.
Right.
Maybe take a couple things from the process in a sense, but like
Yeah.
I got my own shit I have to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that whole term of steal like an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just find inspirations of what's already working. Or, shit that you like, and you kind of just throw that bitch in a blender and then, you know what I mean?
Innovative, bro.
Exactly.
So like I'll go back and I'll think back to when I was a kid, right? Like what influenced me or what I was drawn to, whether it be cartoons, old movies. I used to do graffiti, so it's like taking all of those elements and kind of reinventing it into today's, you know.
What was your tagger name? Did you have a different tagger name?
I did. I had it was Rob, oddly enough.
Rob?
RAWB. Yeah.
RAWB?
Yeah. Rob.
Oh, that's kind of hard.
So Rob won and shit. I would write that back in high school.
Was that Tiger inspired?
No. It's just you play with letters, you know.
Yeah.
What letters are you actually good at, and you kind of put a word together. That becomes an alias.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So a lot of street art is my inspiration.
Hey, real quick, back to fashion. Did you, I don't know if you keep up at all. Did you see the whole kind of like controversy about that new creative director for Gucci? He's a famous designer.
Yeah, I think his name starts with a D, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Denma? I think
Yeah,
that's what it is.
exactly. Do you know what was the big hoopla about that?
I don't, bro.
Hoopla.
I don't.
Love that. The hoopla. Tell me about the hoopla.
And that's what I mean. Like, I'm familiar with some names, but in terms of like their work history, what designs they've, you know, or what companies they've worked for, I'm not too familiar with any of that.
Yeah,
I just know that they do what they do, and I can appreciate it, you know.
Yeah. What do you think about the current like fashion in the hip hop scene? Like, you know, the Playboi Carti shit, the big ass pants, and fucking with that type of shit or what?
I do. I think you just gotta accept what comes along, bro. If trends, they always double back around. You know what I'm saying? And we're kind of seeing that old school trend that we've been accustomed to before.
Baggy shit?
Exactly, but it's tailored differently now, right? The shirts aren't as long, so it's a little cropped. The pants are really big. They're letting it drag again. We used to put rubber bands on our shit, right?
Yeah.
Because we didn't want that shit to drag, but now that's the thing. To have beat up shoes or ripped pants or, you know.
Yeah.
It's all lanes of expression, bro. That's how I see it. State of society.
Yeah, I got these new favorite pants, these big baggy purple pants. You're gonna see me wear them like 20 times. Mind your business,
Bro.
I'm glad baggy shit's back.
What, your purple one?
Yeah.
Purple jeans?
Yeah, when I seen him with the purple jeans, I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, go ahead, bro. Fuck it up. I like seeing everybody, you know, put that shit on. It's always a good day.
Yeah, it's fire.
You do anything else this weekend to celebrate? Or chilling out?
Tomorrow, Dom Kennedy's at the House of Blues.
Oh shit, really?
So
You're gonna hit it?
yeah, definitely.
You got a crew or who you gonna?
No, right now I just got a couple tickets and we just gonna pull up and, you know, probably run into people there.
Damn, Dom K still doing it, huh?
Yeah, he's gonna perform all his old shit. So, you know, I've been rocking with him since he came out, like when we were in high school.
Yeah.
So it's all full circle, man. I met him before. I've been to a few of his shows, so it's like, fuck it.
You met him
not?
before? Oh yeah, how, at the shop?
Working at one of the events, no. I was, you remember Marvin and them? The Camp Brothers?
Yep.
Yeah, they were doing a promotional thing a while back, probably like 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
And so they were responsible for throwing a lot of hip hop shows, I think at the Hard Rock.
Oh yeah. I remember
Yeah.
that. What was the name of their?
No.
I think they were tied in with, I think it was called Purple Crown.
Yeah.
So
Waterhole Kings? or some shit? Yeah.
something like that, bro. So
Waterhole Kings.
when he had the I think it was the Yellow album tour. Yeah. He had that show. We were working the booth. We did all the promo and stuff, and then we went backstage. Got to link up on him for a little bit.
Dope. That'll be cool then.
So yeah, all full circle, man. And the Pisces season. You know what I'm saying? Start the new year.
You're the last of the Pisces season, no?
Damn near.
Aries next.
Yeah. It's gonna get hot out.
Mid.
Dope.
Yeah, I remember in high school, bro, you're always finding new artists, bro. You had like this knack of always finding somebody new.
Yep.
You should, like all the artists that, well, I'm thinking like ASAP Rocky. You were the first person to show me that,
Wiz
along with
Khalifa.
Dom Kennedy. Was it? I think Tehran.
Around that time.
Yeah, it's like really big Wiz Khalifa fan. It's crazy how many people got tattoos after Wiz Khalifa
Yeah.
blew up, though. Everyone was just like, oh, that's what we're doing?
We're doing that. We're wearing cargos and we're wearing chucks.
Yeah. I
gang.
just like the cushion orange juice part.
Oh, it was a time, man.
Yeah.
You know, I think we come, like I said, we talk about music a lot. And like we come from an era where you had to really go find music if you like music, you know.
Yeah.
Whether it's
Piff.
exact a lot of mixtapes. So like,
I knew hip hop.
bro, be on blog sites.
Yeah.
You know, and every day there's like 20 new songs come out.
Hotnewhiphop.com.
Yup.
Yeah.
So just being on that time, man.
I remember how I had to find Lil Wayne. I just go to LimeWire, just type in Lil Wayne. 'Cause he was
Yeah.
dropping so much. I didn't realize it was just because it was Lil Wayne. How?
All that shit was on that Piff too, though.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Damn. Yeah, I noticed that type of like searching for music is still relevant now because I have people that will come to a session and be like, "Yo, type in that Playboi Carti ID or something like from festivals."
Yep.
So now artists that are
really?
doing festivals still have IDs.
But I thought it was like more EDM thing.
Also, Carti wasn't dropping his album for like 5 years, so I think
Yeah.
he was like playing shit live where people. No, that's not true though because even was it Lucky?
Yep.
Lucky
Fire.
Lucky shit's always leaking and people are finding inspiration from leaked songs. So just how we were looking for songs in the EDM world, it's still happening in rap and hip hop, bro. Where people are dropping IDs or snippets from a live and people were like, yo, this shit's crazy. You know what I mean?
More on the music number side, Billboards is changing their how they chart music. They're making it harder now.
What do you mean?
So you know how Taylor Swift can drop like fucking one album and does 7 different vinyls, 7 different album covers. They all count as album sales.
Yeah.
You can only do 4 different, like a certain amount of album covers now. You can only do certain amount of deluxes now. They're making it harder to rack up your numbers now.
Interesting.
And then I think the bundles things they're making it harder again.
I'm like, all of that shit is dumb, bro.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's like at the end of the day, it's music. Like,
Yeah.
Now they're putting restrictions on shit. Like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, it's because a lot of that shit is pumped up numbers, though.
Oh,
Like, people
and-
buy fake streams for
Yeah,
everything.
and-
So if you have 7 different albums, it's even easier to make them go crazy with numbers.
Yeah, and they're also they're gonna get more strict on bots too, on bot streams. So if you stream your music from like alternate websites instead of like just your typical Spotify and Apple, they're gonna make it way harder. You got to get verified somehow. So they're cracking down on it.
See, and then for people who like us who like to find music that doesn't come out, like there's only more shit that you'll probably never hear or are gonna be considered leaks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you guys listen to that new Kanye?
He has new music?
Yeah.
The Bully?
One song or album?
One song.
For real?
Yeah.
No.
I think it was with P. Diddy.
It's with P. Diddy?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. They might as well throw Epstein on there, too. Fuck.
Dang.
Nice little trio.
The
I
trio.
fuck with Kanye, though.
What would you call that trio?
Freaking Kanye. Oh, sorry.
Island Boys?
Yo,
Fuck. No, that was already
He said,
taken.
Island Boys.
Kanye, I guess, had his daughter North on the P. Diddy song, and then he got copyrighted by his wife because she trademarked North's name and likeness. So you can't do nothing without her permission.
Damn, that whole family's just fucking using their kids. Huh?
I know.
They were fighting over it, right?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. But Kanye has a point with this, but with the other stuff he says, people don't take him serious.
Kanye always has a point, bro.
It's just his other rhetoric is too crazy. People think
He's just too smart and calculated and genius. He's like, all right, I'm gonna do this the most fucked up possible way to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you get reactions like, he's an artist, bro. And even in his fuckery, he's an artist.
Is he a Nazi? Sure.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
he
Don't say that.
He proclaims himself.
Don't call him a fucking
He's a
Nazi,
self-proclaimed
bro.
Nazi. He's like, why can't I be a Nazi and love Jewish people?
Yeah, but he also said he was a god.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if he's willing to say he's fucking God, then of course he can say something like he's a Nazi.
Yeah. It's funny because I'm a real freedom of speech kind of guy. Like, so I believe
Yeah.
you can say almost anything.
Facts.
Anything.
I think the only word you can't say is the NER, cause
Cap.
huh?
Oh, with A. I say with A.
yeah, NER, cause that's like us Americans made that word. Like, and black people, we made them suffer through slavery. I feel like that's the only word we shouldn't be able to say. But everything else, I think, is on the table.
Everything else.
But it doesn't change the fact that people are gonna get their feelings hurt or feel like they're being attacked. Yeah, it's a shit show online, bro.
They got kind of deep, bro.
Huh?
They got kind of deep.
Sorry.
Bro.
He's so sorry. All right, man.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
You're right, though.
One more current event thing. You guys been seeing all the Tesla trucks, Tesla dealerships get attacked. One here in Vegas got fucking attacked.
I heard.
Bro, we had the first one. What are you talking about?
That was on the
front
it
of
was on the
Trump
west
Tower.
side of town, no?
Yeah, oh yeah, New Year's, the New Year's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elon's under attack right now. It's a trip.
Why do you think they're turning on him? We fuck with Elon, so why? Why do you think what's going on?
You want to go first?
Are you just gonna say what I'm gonna say?
No, you go first. I think you're better at it anyways.
All right, so seeing as how Musk has access to so much information now, did you see clips of him on the Joe Rogan podcast?
Recently?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Basically, he knows a lot of what's happening with corruption and stuff like that, so he has access to a lot of information that can be weaponized or used against very important players in this whole globalism game.
Right.
And I feel like this is just
Speculation.
Thank you. Speculation that they're trying to push him a little bit and be like, hey man, like you messing with the big dogs, little boy. Like you're in our world, you know. We're gonna show you just a little something. We control everything. We can shift narratives. We can do whatever the fuck we want, bro. Yeah. So you walk that straight line if you're gonna be in this little fucking bubble with us. You know, that's how I see it. He walked into a higher level of elitists where, you know what I'm saying? There's so much control happening and it's like, oh fuck. You can see the fear in his fucking eyes and in his voice. He's like, Joe, you're going to get me killed. Like, I got to go back to Washington, D.C. I can't talk about this stuff. So that alone, he has opened up a can of worms that is like, fuck, bro. I know a lot of shit.
You have to tread lightly.
Yeah, everything's a scam. Everything's a scheme. Like, I'm trying to fix what I can, but there's some things I just can't fix. I can't fix all the corruption type shit.
Yeah.
Because of the people that are tied into that stuff. So that's just speculation, but Berto probably knows some.
Yeah. It's crazy how much money laundering happens within our U.S. government. It's a trip. Bro.
They just pass it as bills, huh?
Yeah, or as donations or as funding. Yeah, it's a lot of money laundering going on. It's
do you feel like is it the people turning on him? I mean, obviously I know like the people of power are like starting to feel away, but
I think there's a small percentage of people that are turning on him, but I think a lot of it is coordinated for sure.
Yeah, I mean the media controls a narrative, and everyone is matrixed and will run with any narrative that they're just programmed, like they're just handed shit.
That's true.
And you're like, oh, Elon's bad. Okay, people don't cross-reference and check stuff how we've talked about in different podcasts before.
Right.
Find different sources of information. See what makes sense to you. Don't just listen to one thing and run with it. It's so easy to just get programmed like that, bro. But that's what I think it is.
Yeah.
I could be completely fucking wrong.
It's a pretty good theory. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's a valid one.
Yeah.
So the stock's taking a hit too, but it's probably the best time to buy some Tesla stock because it'll go back up again.
Yeah.
This is not financial advice.
Yeah, you're right.
You have to say that. You literally have to say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're right. Yep. But yeah, so that's another thing you have to keep an eye on all summer. But yeah, Chef's right. He's dabbling in the political world now. It's a whole different world.
They're coming after the squad, bro. Yeah. Trump, Elon, and Tate, man. They're coming for us.
It was cool to see. I watched the Nelk Boys vlog the other day with Tate.
Yeah.
It was cool to see him. It was cool to see him in the U.S.
Yeah.
You forget people that don't really pay attention to him. They just got they think they know. They think Tate's a sex trafficker. They think that's a fact. It's not even a fact.
It was a setup on some shit.
Yeah. He got charged for it, but never convicted for it, and there's no real evidence for it. But if you ask an average like girl, they hear Andrew Tate, they're like ew, or they think like, oh, he's a sex trafficker,
right?
Or blah blah. When he's not.
Reputation. Isn't that crazy, bro?
Yeah.
Smear your reputation, smut on it.
Smear campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what it was.
He has enough FU money, out of the Matrix money for her. He's gonna be around for a while.
For people who don't have that type of money, how do you escape that type of shit?
Well, you won't be in that type of shit in the first place. Oh, that's a good question.
Get out of here.
Huh?
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Thailand. You don't need a lot of money to go to Thailand. You need a lot of money to go to Colombia.
Just jump offline and fucking.
Not even necessarily. I mean, yeah, I guess what you.
Well, I guess first of all, you don't get into political stuff if you don't have that money.
Yeah.
Because you won't survive. You're right. You can't survive. Because you'll get canceled. They'll cancel your fucking bank accounts. They did that to Kanye.
Yeah.
They had to Tate. They took all his fucking online schooling away, all his bank accounts, everything.
Yeah. So yeah.
All his cars.
Yeah. So
everything.
You don't get political.
His watches.
Yeah. Don't give. What else?
Don't take his.
I don't know.
Don't take the watches,
before I
bro.
jump in.
Take the watches,
Ooh,
bro.
you caught me. Fuck.
Yeah.
His house.
Look.
I'm fucking with you, man.
So you can't get political unless you're ready for war. That's the problem. Yeah. The minute you start talking about the Matrix and the corruption, you start talking about it. Oh, dude. Okay. So right away, this is how my brain works. So he's recently been talking shit about Israel and stuff, right? And then he lands in Florida, and the governor of Florida is supposed to be like one of the good guys, like on the supposedly conservative side, Republican side. Right when they land, the attorney general opens up an investigation onto Tate. Bullshit investigation. There's nothing really to investigate. But the governor of Florida is definitely gets funding from AIPAC. AIPAC, it basically represents fucking Israel.
Oh.
It's not a coincidence, right?
What if Tate's a shield now? Fuck.
Oh,
Damn.
no.
I'm just kidding. I would never.
No, but that ain't no coincidence. The minute he lands, this guy that's been this huge online presence that's very critical of Israel, starts getting investigated by Israel-funded politicians.
They made the call.
Yep.
Hey, man.
Yep.
He's landing. I'll pick him up.
The real ego has.
They didn't pick him up. They just made a whole thing. You know what I noticed too? You always need a boogeyman. So obviously Elon Musk is the boogeyman.
Kendrick Lamar.
China.
Kendrick Lamar.
Putin. We always need a boogeyman. Yeah.
It's a future story. You always need a villain.
Yeah.
To
It's all
justify-
WWE, bro.
Justify it.
Yeah. Like Chef says, none of that shit matters. Just gotta get the gains.
More money, more motion. Wait, fuck. More money, more muscles, more motion. More muscles, more money, more motion. That's what you need.
M's, baby.
Yeah, just more M's. More M's.
Yeah.
More M's in the account.
Yeah, so you can get out of all this bullshit.
Or
To you guys, what's FU money?
Or you get up dog shit and fix it. Like Tate, he's definitely fighting for something.
Yeah.
Elon is up dog shit and he's trying to fix it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
What would be your guys' FU money?
I think from what I've heard other entrepreneurs say is if you make, I think 4 or 5 million a year, that's kind of like the next thing up is like 100 million. Once you make 45 million a year, you can already afford everything that you want in a life that you want. Anything after that, it's kind of just like, all right, well, it's just extra money and shit. I could be wrong, but that's what I've heard before.
You said 45 mil?
4 to 5 million a year.
Okay.
Yeah, you get your house that you want, you get the fuck cars that you want, like, you know what I'm saying?
You can burn a mill and still be okay.
But for me, that's not enough. My FU money's fucking a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Della?
I don't know, bro. A lot of money for sure.
Like McGregor's fuck you money.
Yeah.
Who buys a Lambo yacht? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really just like fuck you money.
He's like, bro, you know you don't need that.
Yeah.
He's getting political now too. He's talking about because Ireland has this kind of immigration thing going on right now. So there's a lot of love hate with him in Ireland because he's a very impulsive guy. He's gotten himself in trouble.
He started talking crazy.
He's punched some people in the face.
Oh shit!
But he's also he cares a lot about Ireland. So I think like the more liberal part of Ireland don't fuck with him no more. But yeah, McGregor's fascinating because you can tell he wants to get back in the ring.
Yeah.
But can he? Like, is it like?
I don't think he wants to get back in the ring at all. Actually, I have a whole different perspective on it.
I'm just going off his words. I think you're right. That's what I'm saying. He's fascinating.
I think for him, it's all publicity is good publicity. So that's the only angle he really has is talking shit and being relevant in the MMA space, which all funnels into his other business ventures. You know, his personal branding is everything. So for him, always having attention and kind of teasing everybody, like that's how he. You know what I'm saying? Still stays relevant.
Yeah.
You know? Who knows how long he might do that for. But
That's true.
Will he get back in the ring? I don't know.
Would you say the Diaz brothers are like that?
No, they're not like that, bro. They're real just like shit talkers.
Yeah. But it's good. Nate Diaz talks a lot of shit online.
Yeah.
So
you think he learned something from McGregor or what?
I think so, yeah. Like
I think that's just fighters, bro. I just talk shit.
Yeah, you can't help it, yeah.
It's a very ego sport.
Recently, I think he was quoted or interviewed. He was saying like he would want to. He kind of had a point. He's like, dude, there's no superstars in UFC right now. Like,
but then he also didn't know who the fuck was in his weight division.
Oh, that's how that.
Yeah.
No, that's an old one because that was when Usman was champ.
Oh, he was like, Usman's the champ. Like, I don't know, fuck that guy. He was like, I'm not beating his ass. Yeah, I guess maybe the Nate Diaz or the Diaz brothers are like that. But I think for them, it's more they're just like that.
The street, yeah.
McGregor's like that too.
Do you think UFC has a? We're jumping all over the place. Sorry. Do you think UFC has a star problem right now?
A what?
Like a star power problem? Not enough star power?
No, not at all. I feel like every country has their own star.
You're saying it's more global. That's what it is.
I think they calculated it like that, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, as I don't ever want to say it's fixed or rigged because it's like my favorite sport, but there definitely is some very calculated decisions that happen and moves that happen. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just really good fucking matchmaking, you know? Like, hey, we need a star in Brazil, or not Brazil, that's literally the word, like, everyone's a star in Brazil. But London, for example, you know, Leon started getting pushed, then they needed the Asian people, so they got Wei Lee or something.
Yep.
So, for some reason, there's always a new star from a different country that just keeps happening. You know what I mean?
That's true. And MMA itself is growing. It's probably the fastest growing sport in the world.
Yeah.
I think that's just the thing about the sport, though, man. It's very competitive in itself, and maybe that's why there is no star. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just how good the fucking league is right now.
I think they are having a pay-per-view problem recently, but I think it's just all this fucking streaming, huh? And then the interesting part is the contract negotiations are coming up. Their deal with ESPN is gonna end this year.
So what do you think they'll do?
I think
Netflix?
I think they're gonna do the NFL route. NFL has deals with Fox, with CBS, with ESPN. I think they're gonna have different
events per day,
per network
channel type shit.
Because I don't think they're ever gonna let go of the pay-per-view model, and I don't think Netflix wants to do their pay-per-view model. Well, they'll probably put like fight nights on Netflix and do pay-per-view via Amazon or other places.
They might run it like WWE does.
Yeah. I know it's gonna be interesting to see, but it's probably gonna be a huge contract though. They're gonna make some money.
They need to have another event at the Sphere, bro.
The problem is, I guess, it's hard to make money out of there, bro.
I feel it.
I guess apparently the Sphere is in debt right now.
Makes sense. The tickets are so fucking high.
I saw that Planet 13 is like losing money every single day.
Yeah.
I saw that the Strip is down too because a lot of gambling's happening online now versus in the casinos.
That's a big hit.
I saw something like that where I forget what it says, but the Las Vegas Strip is like gambling's down or suffering because of online gambling. So everyone's just gambling on their phones, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now William Hill is taking money from the sports books, or I don't know how it works.
So in Nevada, the casinos did get this going. You can't have an online gambling in Nevada unless you run a casino. Like DraftKings doesn't work here in Nevada.
I know that.
Yeah, but shit. But if you say you're in LA, you want to come gamble, just gamble in LA instead of coming down to fucking Vegas.
Yeah, they do.
Or Phoenix.
Yeah, we'll see how fucking, because everybody comes out here for the March Madness tournaments.
Yeah,
and then you got all of that shit starting to kick up. So.
Yeah, I seen a few years ago a stat where tourism was higher than ever in Vegas, but gambling was still down. More people come to Vegas also just to party, to eat, to just chill.
Well, I think they all figured out that they fucking lose anyway.
Yeah.
You get their money took, so maybe it's that too.
You're right.
Let me just spend it on bottles instead.
They're just like, you know what? Every time I come here, I don't fucking win. How about I just keep my money?
I wonder how much weed has affected gamblers. Like
they're just so high now. They're just like, fuck. Fuck
let's go get some late night food instead.
I'm like, if I've served people who've came in after like losing big tickets, bro. And said the weed helps them.
Really?
Yeah.
Release the stress.
Tell them, man, I just fucking lost 0.5, blah blah blah. Oh man, here you go, bro. Smoke this.
Freaking Vegas. Yeah, gambling's everywhere now, bro.
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. Level for Wall Street.
Shout out to Leo. You excited for this year, Della?
I'm excited for every year, bro. I'm excited for every day.
Every day. Let's go.
You know?
It's a good answer.
It's to try to be.
Shout out to God, the big homie. Blessings on blessings on blessings.
32 is a funny year, huh?
32 is magic, man.
Magic, man.
Magic, man.
Magic, man.
Yeah. Magic, man.
Magic.
You feel me? You feel it.
That's magic, man.
I'm gonna kill it. 33
My
this
phone,
year.
your phone.
My phone.
I was about to say my shit don't ring.
Ring, ring.
It's curfew.
No, it's work.
Wife's called. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Cool. What you got planned for this year, man? Seeing as you're 32 now, is there any, new goals, new metrics? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I want to travel a lot more, bro.
Travel?
Travel.
Fire. First place in mind. What you got?
I do want to hit New York City.
New York?
I want to hit New York City. For
New York
sure.
City.
At least as far domestically, I want to hit all the big cities and actually get to experience it. You know what I'm saying? For what they're known for culturally, I guess you can say.
You like New York?
Yeah.
Cool.
I heard a lot of good things.
Get a Montclair?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go out there and big old Montclair.
Yeah, because we don't need bubbles on this side. So going out
Fucking
there,
Montclair Jack could be hard.
a nice little Montclair stepper.
Get some fucking pizza.
Yeah.
Some Dijon mustard.
See if I can find the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go.
I'm like, hey, where y'all at?
Hot dog.
Go down, see what's up with the sewer. I don't know.
Fine, Splinter.
What other city?
Miami.
Miami?
Yeah.
MIA.
Haven't done Miami like
Go
that.
MIA and MIA.
And then what else do I got planned? I'll be doing Sedona later this year.
Are you in Sedona?
Yeah.
Fire.
Doing a little hike. I think a camping trip or whatever. I don't know. Big ass Airbnb. I seen it type shit. So
Sedona,
I've never
Sedona's
been there
beautiful.
like that.
You been there?
Yeah, in Sedona. What? Wait, let me.
Never mind.
Tell me.
Wasn't I there?
Oh, you really? Oh.
I was like, maybe I got the wrong one.
That shit went over his head.
Yeah, that shit's sick.
I didn't see you, so I didn't see your sarcasm.
Any tips for going in the summer? Because that's probably when I'll be going.
Don't go in the summer. It's only tip.
Fuck.
I'm fucking with you. I don't know.
Yeah.
We went during the summer.
Did we?
I think so. It was
I
cool.
have no idea.
I'm trying to see no light pollution. That's what I'm trying to see.
It was beautiful, huh?
You know?
Yeah, you can see. Fuck. Is it galaxies?
See.
I don't know.
That's the type of time.
We
A lot of shit. You can see a lot of
We
stars.
might have been on hanging out with the homegirl Lucy. If you know what I'm
okay.
saying?
I didn't.
Oh, I was.
I drank. You guys stop saying we like I was doing bad shit with you, bro. So we used to steal bottles. Like I ain't never stole the bottle. We were on Lucy. I didn't take no Lucy, bro. Did I have a few cans of beer? Absolutely.
Weed and brew.
Damn,
He's
dude.
like, bro, don't
Why you
include
trying
me
to
in this.
fucking
I thought you were my
jack-
road dog,
jack me
dog.
down with
In
you.
this.
No, I wasn't at the club with you this weekend. Fuck that shit.
He's like, we
We get it. You're a better
Changed
person.
man.
might have to give her a call when I jump down there. Huh?
I'm chef now. Eddie died.
Sedona? Oh, you'll like it.
Sedona.
Fire.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a cool little town too.
And my homegirl was telling me they have like fucking certain frequencies or vibrations. I don't know. Some fucking.
Yeah,
That makes
shit
sense.
of-
It makes sense.
I forgot what
Yeah,
it is.
there's a whole
but
theory
it
out
was
there.
some cool shit.
It's like the energy vibration of that
Something
specific
of the
city.
Earth or something. Yeah.
Supposedly there's the vortex there. It's easier to access vortexes over there.
That make, I believe it.
So you kind of know, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've heard
You
about
think
it.
we found a vortex?
We found some trees. We're talking to some trees, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And then Sedona's cool because they have like these canyons where the little river runs in, and everybody goes as water slides.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It'll probably get dark over the summer.
It's a whole town that the whole tourism's off nature, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's one thing I'm trying to
there.
get more in tune with nature, bro. You know, being in the city for as long as we are. It's always good to just go to places like that and reset.
Yeah.
Dope. So yeah, those three are realistic to hit.
Yeah. And then next year we'll probably go overseas.
Nice.
Count me in.
Let's go.
What's your first goal overseas?
Right now it's looking like Guam, bro. I think I need to
Oh,
go back.
cool.
Yeah, I need to go back to the homeland, see how that is. Last time I was out there was 01.
You got any uncles, grandparents?
Still, a lot of
Nice.
cousins, bro. A lot of them got families. A lot of them do like fucking jiu-jitsu and shit like that. All
Really?
of them do competition. Yeah.
Nice.
That's what they do out there.
That's cool. Guam survives off the fucking military bases, huh?
Yeah. A lot of tourism. But definitely you got like a lot of the bases. out there.
It's a what do you call Guam? Is Guam its own country or is it
It's a
sovereign
territory.
territory of
It's
U.S.?
a territory now, yeah.
Freaking U.S.
It's like Puerto Rico. If
Yeah.
you think about it.
Puerto Rico this summer's gonna be popping because of Bad Bunny.
Let's go to Puerto Rico, bro.
You seen what he did? So he announced a tour, right? Everybody got all excited because his new album is pop. It's like a dancing album, like a lot of Latin music.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody got all excited. And then the twist was, y'all got to come to me. So the first 8 shows is gonna be only Puerto Ricans could buy the tickets. And then the next 8-10, anyone could buy it. It all sold out. It's all gonna be all over Puerto Rico.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so he's bringing tourism up to Puerto Rico
Nice.
all summer.
Damn, how to change your whole country on one tour.
Yeah.
What a genius.
Yeah.
He's a Pisces too.
Is
Oh, really?
he?
Yeah.
See, no
Did
wonder
his
he's
birthday pass?
He's a
I think
fucking
so.
genius, that boy.
Pisces season going
What
crazy,
a
man.
fucking genius.
Telling you.
Hey, do the chef. Look
What's up?
up most famous or influential Pisces. I'm curious now.
All right, bet.
Albert Einstein.
Einstein was a
It
Pisces?
said chef went crazy.
was.
That was crazy. Oh,
Hey.
fuck. Damn. Fuck. Damn, I didn't know it was that influential, dude. Holy shit. No, you're right though. It's Albert Einstein. Like, hands down. There is no bigger Pisces.
I'm like, there's a handful, bro. We got a good
There's Rihanna.
good
Rihanna's a
exactly.
Pisces.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's lit. Chef went crazy's on her too.
Yep. Same thing Delos, man. Damn.
Oh yeah, Delos Soul for sure.
Yeah, we up there.
Dude, I'm surrounded by
Up there.
Pisces. My dad, my brother, you
See?
guys, Ed Weezy, Melissa. Hella Pisces.
Peach. I wonder how Peach is doing.
What is it? Who's this peach you speak of?
Oh, we're not supposed to? Or
I'm
what?
fucking with you.
okay?
No.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Oh, is it because he's Mexican now?
Oh shit.
Cowboy hats and shit? That's dope.
No, Peach is doing his thing.
Shout out Peach. It's a shout out pod.
Shout out pod.
That's the name of the name of the pod. Shout out to Della.
Hey.
Della. Della Soul.
I'm like
Where was that name inspired from? Della Soul.
Della, I think. Well, soul is like the unit, right? That's how I see it. It's the everybody has one. If we were comparing it to like science, for instance, like it's like an atom, but in human form, conceptually speaking. So let's adopt that as a last
the
name.
nucleus,
Right.
the center of the atom.
Right.
Yeah.
Or just like the measure of the unit in itself.
Hmm.
So we're all connected. That's where it came from.
I like.
Della Soul, from the soul.
It's also
De la Soul.
it's also a play on
Soul.
that
The rap group.
Yeah.
That's another one too. Homage. Growing up, I used to listen to them. So the whole Della thing came from my dad. He's Randella.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was his nickname from his homies. And so,
You used to go by Randella.
mm-hmm.
One of your
Randella.
usernames?
Yeah, a while back, I was like the second or the junior.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's a little Randella. But to separate myself, I just dropped the Ram part and kept the Della.
Dope. Mr. Della Soul.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask, how long was it since you had Della Soul from Randella?
Shit, it's been a good while, because even when we were in high school, it was already Della, right? That's when I started
Della
dropping
Soul?
it. No, just Della.
No, I'm talking about Della Soul.
Oh.
I understand Della, yeah.
When did I connect it, bro? I have
Yeah.
no clue.
Was before or after philosophy school? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably after,
Took philosophy
man.
and he was like, man,
Yeah.
this shit speaks
Tapped
to my
in,
soul.
bro. I was like, all
Della
right,
Soul.
world peace.
Yeah.
It's the whole concept of us being one with the universe. I think that's a, because anybody can adopt that last name if it became a last name. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe after philosophy, bro, kind of
Mhm.
just made more sense as we
Right.
got closer to it, conceptually.
Sorry, I had a brain fart. I was gonna say something.
Farted?
He's
You farted, dude?
like, excuse me,
You're
man.
on troll today, aren't you, Doug?
Troll mode. Just in a good mood, bro.
There
I got a
you-
new compensator, bro. I'm just happy.
Fire.
Just a
Can we talk
happy
about
boy.
your new gun
It's
obsession?
not even about me, y'all. Come on now. Get out of here. The fuck?
The master deflector.
Deflector. Is that a gun part? I'll buy it. Fucking deflector. Deflector's funny.
I just want to know about your new gun obsession.
It's not about me, dude. We'll talk about it in the next pod. Shit.
You're talking to a brick wall.
He said I'm built like a brick wall.
He said he's solid.
I'm solid. I'm a solid
Brick
individual.
by brick.
Yes, sir.
32 is a funny number though. Huh? Like,
Magic.
why is it magic?
Because Magic Johnson wore 32. Boom.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Showtime, baby.
It's magic.
Come on, man.
Oh, that makes sense.
Talk about alchemy and stuff. We talking about that, you know? This is where we at in life.
I was lost earlier. We were talking about Magic. I was like,
He's like, what?
32.
What? Sorry, you're not a Laker fan, huh?
No.
Just kidding.
Bro, they're looking good, though.
I'm a fake Laker fan.
It's okay.
I was just a Kobe fan. That was it.
That's good enough, brother.
RP.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That Kobe thing still blows my mind every once in a while. That he's gone.
It's fucked up. Shit hasn't been the same since he left.
Yeah, COVID happened right after that. Yeah, that was a real trip. Nipsey died 2019 or 2018?
The year before him.
2019. Damn. Yeah, dude, it's a trip, bro. People, legends like that, like you don't expect shit like that happen, but.
No, but it's crazy because I think we've talked about it before, but like incidents that happen like that, so like traumatic and, you know, fucking unexpected, like it kind of cements a legacy that might have not been reached if you were alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like being taken for granted. I think when something like that happens, it hits a lot of people that kind of overlooked a lot of the impact in itself.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, bro.
Yeah, death was needed for the legacy.
You know,
as crazy as it may sound.
Yeah. It like cements.
Solidified.
You
it.
know,
all right.
It's not enough time for people to be like, okay, you kind of start to see the decline or whatever it may be.
It
It's
needed
just
to
like,
happen for max appreciation.
Exactly.
As fucked up as it sounds.
to touch. No Diddy, but
yeah.
Touch with really
baby
making
oil. Fucking Kanye and Diddy on a song, huh?
Fuck, dude.
That's insane. You heard it?
No.
You didn't put on your swastika shirt and watch it or listen to it?
I don't have a swastika shirt, bro.
What?
Did you? I want your thoughts on the Carti album. But did you listen to Tory Lanez's new album?
I didn't listen to Tory.
He recorded a whole new album from jail.
Does it sound like he's on the phone the whole time?
No, I guess he did pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I guess there's a bunch of AI shit they're using, or Chef knows all about it.
Yeah.
Some programs they're using. It sounds pretty good quality. I did like 30K first week. Not bad from a guy from jail.
No, definitely not. How much of it do you think was like bot streams as well? You know, this
None, bro. That's definitely all organic. Only 30,000 in a week is so low.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just from his Instagram type shit.
Good
you know what I mean?
Good for him.
Dude.
Yeah.
I wonder if he thinks about if he should have just took that plea deal. He would have been out by now, I think, if he took the plea deal.
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they offered
him.
They offered him like 4 or 5 year plea deal, and he said no.
See, that's being put in that situation though. It's like hypothetically speaking, right? If you know you didn't do it, it's like, all right, you know you're pleading your case, you're standing on your business, and then somebody hits you. For the 3 years, then it's like, who you really fucking up?
Yeah. But his lawyer kind of blew it too, bro. If you go look at the case, because if you go look at the charges, it wasn't that. The charges were he shot a gun. It wasn't he shot her. But they used her as a witness because supposedly
she's the one that got shot.
Yeah. It was a whole thing. Like,
why did she lie?
All right, this is my theory. People, this is gonna get me in trouble. I think she was super drunk that night, and her team told her you got shot at. So she believed.
Was she not bleeding though?
Huh?
Was she not bleeding, or is that all?
I think there was blood on her feet, but see, this is where we come off insensitive and stuff. Chef looks at me like,
whoa, is that what you're gonna say? There's no way you're gonna say that. What?
Say what?
What are you gonna say? Just say it.
No, I don't think. No.
I think I went overboard in my head.
Yeah, okay.
But
damn.
His lawyer blew that case though, if you ask me.
Wait, what's the blood thing about?
I thought she got shot. That's why.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And if you got shot, you would know who shot you, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. The whole thing's confusing. The whole thing's really confusing. And then homegirl didn't testify or anything. It looked like she got a big check. NDA, get out of here. That Kelsey girl.
Yeah.
She's the main witness, but she wasn't even part of the fucking case.
I don't know.
A
lot of that shit went over my head.
We're 4 years way too late to talk about this. Yeah, it's too late.
But for the record, no, I didn't listen to it. Is it good? You heard it?
No, I've never been a Tory Lane guy, to be honest.
He's so talented though.
He is. He really is. Yeah.
But crazy enough, I don't really listen to anybody anyway.
It's you know what? As you get older, I see how people just pick their artists and stick with them. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
100.
Yeah, you get stuck in a certain time.
Yep, nostalgic.
So Drake, Future, Wayne, this is like the same fucking people that
Yeah.
we listened to in high school, right?
Then
Right.
so like me, bro. I didn't listen to no Latin music growing up and no Mexican music growing up, and I barely been getting into it. I'm like, damn, I missed out on so much.
Bro, there's a lot of gems. And I don't even understand what they're saying half the time, but
yeah.
I'm like, bro, I feel this.
It feel good though.
It does.
Make you wanna, you know what I'm saying? Do a little, you know.
Mhm.
All right, Dela, so tell us about the new Carti album.
Different.
I Am Music.
He is music.
Trash.
Long awaited, right? He has a crazy cult following, I will tell you that.
Trash can music.
But
Terrible.
there's a few songs that I like, man, but
Yeah.
it's not a song or an album I'll play front to back. It's
Oh, you just go back to certain songs.
yeah.
I'm just thinking from like the perspective of like you're about to go see Dom Kennedy and then like hearing Playboi Carti, like their type of music is so different,
Mm-hmm.
and like art can be created in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely artistic for
Mm.
like, you know, festival music and stuff, but it's definitely different for sure.
Yeah, and I
You know.
think when
It is
people
festival music.
when
huh?
people come out with projects
Kinda.
now, I think a lot of it we have to look at it from that standpoint, right? It's
So,
not
like,
just
what it's used for.
exactly
The time.
exactly
Like Drake is like driving in the car music.
exactly.
You know, yeah.
There's music now that's becoming more themed and mood music
Mm.
in albums, right? So when he gave you 30 songs, and
It was
like,
30 on there?
There's 30 fucking tracks, bro.
Wow.
So you know,
All of them are 2-minute songs.
Should have been called Worth the Wait.
bro. So you got like his festival stuff, like you said, which comes a lot more like rock, you know, crazy, distorted type sounds. You have him with his little baby voice. So I don't know. What I think artists now, they just put so much stuff together where it's like if you're looking for streams, you want the album to be played. And so you have to have things for a wide variety of your demographic. And I think that's what we're going
Hey,
for.
was that Rolling Loud in
Damn,
Miami or
pretty-
LA?
Pretty smart response.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
I think it was in LA.
LA.
Yeah, the most recent one.
Yeah. And now the whole new thing is they invite all these streamers. They're all streaming at the event with the fucking artists. and
Smart,
stuff.
bro.
Yeah.
Because they have their own audience. You know, he had Kai there, and he's like, what, the most fucking subscribed streamer ever.
Yeah.
So why the fuck not add that to your rollout?
Yeah.
So hey, these streamers low key getting checks too, though, huh? Because I was seeing like how Playboi Max has like all these artists.
Black Boy.
Black
Like,
boy.
I'm sorry. How they get all these artists and stuff like.
Do you know that when he's on the road, he be tripping, he be on one? That's
Be
who
on
made that
the
song.
road.
I was saying it earlier.
Oh.
Now you know the person.
Got it.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But you can tell that the labels they're getting their hands on the streamers now. They're doing it.
Bro, the biggest marketing fucking assets you can get.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We've talked about it too, though, right? Like, we've talked about streaming.
Yeah.
And we're just seeing it go through its little phases now. And now it's starting to, I don't want to say industry. Industrialized, right?
It is industry, bro. Yeah.
I mean, we're seeing it more and more, though, right?
Yep.
Who's being all these collaborations, all these advertisements, like
Shit, Will Smith was hanging out with homeboy. How you say his name?
Max,
Max.
Black
Oh,
Boy,
Black Boy.
Yeah.
Black Boy.
Yeah, he's on a run right
Yeah.
now.
Good for him.
Good for him.
And I think that's the crazy thing about streaming is there's different outlets of it, right? You sit there
Yeah.
and game.
Yeah.
Now it's like more lifestyle shit. Now you got more music shit. And fuck, bro.
Yeah. That's not
Whatever
true.
niche you can find. Now it's just put it on camera.
Yeah. You see, yeah. Content can't stop though.
Yep.
Any other kind of content you want to shoot yourself this year?
Not necessarily offhand, bro. I think a lot of it's spur of the moment. It's not really planned.
Yeah. You have fun with your IG. I like your IG.
Yeah, bro. It's a creative outlet in itself. That's
Yeah.
just a way that I can get my editing and what I like to do with pictures.
Have you
bro.
been enjoying the pod with us?
Of course. Of course.
You wouldn't lie to us, would you?
Is it better than Playboi Carti's album?
It is actually, bro. It is. In my life, it is. Okay.
That's funny. No, the pod's definitely fun.
Any guests you wanna like any type of industry guests you wanna like have on like any type?
Ooh. I like that.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is there specific?
Kanye?
guys?
Did he? fucking blow up overnight,
But
dude.
if we get Kanye on here, it's gonna be a whole episode of him getting crazy, I think, bro. So
We all
We'll
gotta
get lit with that,
be all ski
motherfucker.
masks with
yeah, I
it.
need to wear sunglasses for that one.
Wear a swastika shirt. That boy. It was a joke.
Shoot, I don't. Just more of our people, really. People who deserve to get that spotlight for doing the work. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I'm excited. We got.
Damn, I like that spotlight for doing the work.
Because
You
that's
gotta be
what
working.
it is. You gotta be working.
You gotta be working.
You gotta be
You
working to
doing
get.
something.
Gotta be working to get here, kid.
Yeah.
Put the work in.
Busters.
Busters.
Buster.
Don't be a mark.
Yeah.
Who we talking
32.
to?
32. Gotta have that magic, man.
Look.
You
Look.
know what I'm saying?
Then why don't you guys show the Kool-Aid you guys had today, bro? Would be the same energy as you guys.
We got it from you.
Oh, shit.
That was a joke.
He's like watching it transpire. Oh, shit.
Hey, how those tire marks behind my back? Can you throw me under the bus?
Oh, shit. Damn.
Sorry,
Getting
man.
ran over by the bus sucks. Like, cause you can technically get thrown under it and not get ran over. But you're so big back, you got ran over.
Big back energy.
Big back energy.
I do not want to be
Yeah,
accomplice for this, man. I'm an accomplice.
funny,
God
shit.
damn.
Yeah.
Oh, another random toxic news I saw today.
Besides the travel and the age of 32, is there anything else that you want to attach to that memory of, like, I did this at 32?
Soon enough, bro. I think it'll be time to start a family.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody's been asking. I'm like, when we
Family,
get there,
huh?
but we're starting to get to that point where I'm seeing my
Damn.
nephew and nieces, and I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Hopefully, when I have a baby, though, I won't be crying. I have a
They
quiet
all
baby.
cry. They all cry.
I'm gonna have the Jedi. You know what I'm saying? You just
Yeah.
like
Give them
stop your crying. Don't even tell me.
Your girl might be in New York right now, bro.
Anywhere I will know.
It's him going to New York and finding a baby
Ain't that crazy?
in a Montclair coat.
Sure. Who knows?
That's cool.
God does, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
When did you have this realization? Or it's just
It's
slowly?
kind of just slowly, bro.
Gradually?
Yeah, gradually. We're just getting to that point in life. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. So you're like dating very intentional right now. Huh?
Oh,
I think
agreed.
it just comes
I'm
after
picky,
30.
bro. Picky.
Yeah,
You know, it's always been about quality over quantity.
for sure.
So
Yeah.
add that to the list.
Dating in Vegas must be hard, though. Or fun. It's depending how you see it.
Depends what you're
Or
dating.
both.
Depends what you're dating for.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you're dating to have fun, sure. But if you're dating to find a really good one,
But no one should be dating it to have fun, huh? That's kind of a controversial take.
but
That's everyone.
that's what's going on.
Yeah, dating is
You
fun.
know?
Yeah, dating should be fun.
It is.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be dating to have fun.
Some people do. They call it healing.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Watch
they
out.
call it finding themselves.
I mean, you
Damn.
can, just don't be a hoe. You know what I'm
Damn.
The
saying?
dream catcher in the fucking bedroom.
Yo.
Damn. You throwing shots at me?
I'm like, yo.
Talking about the girls I picked? No.
I'm like, yo. But yeah, that's the real truth right there. It's just day and age, bro.
What's your ideal wife looking like? Because we might have to go to Colombia, my boy. That's all. I can find a few for you there. You'll be like, this is heaven. I'm not going back.
My boy.
My boy.
I can't limit myself right now, bro.
Yeah.
As much as I'd be like, I have a type, I think for me to be like,
She gotta have a good
describe
soul.
it.
She gotta
Yeah,
have a good
it's
soul.
def-
I got a tough question for you.
Okay.
You don't feel no pressure to to keep your woman culturally like you, like Guam,
No,
Asian?
no. I agree with that a long time ago, bro.
Asian, you're funny, bro.
That I mean,
Sorry.
it
He
is.
loves.
That's
He's Mexican.
That's
he loves,
a,
you know what
that's
I'm
a
saying?
real
Like them
thing.
Latinos.
But no, I've outgrew that shit, bro.
She's gotta have a good soul. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely standards and morals involved, but
Yeah. Don't be a hoe.
don't be a hoe.
That's all.
Big no.
Big no.
Well, I got a question for you guys about dating. How many dates do you think it would take to really?
Smash one.
You are on with today. I love it.
That's the fun type, right?
Just a goal.
Just trying to have fun.
How this is very on a more general, vague surface level. How many dates do you think you need to kind of read a girl?
I'll answer after.
I say 3. I think 3 is solid.
What about you?
At least a year.
Yeah, but that's how you really get to know them. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. What are we talking about here?
Yeah. No, I said more on the surface level. We kind of get a good read on them, I guess.
Oh, one. Get the Instagram. You would tell a lot about a person by their Instagram, bro.
Yeah.
True.
Especially a girl.
Oh, here's a question for you guys.
Especially a girl.
You think is there is it almost not a red flag, but kind of like when a girl's IG page is too aesthetic, too popping?
Depends on profession.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
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 That's true. Yeah.
Depends on the aesthetic for sure.
Yeah. Why you say 3 though? Like, you think after 3 dates, like, you'll know if she's like, okay, cool, I can make her my girl?
Possibly.
Really?
It's gonna for me it's more case by case, obviously, but I also rely on the ability to feel energy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I got to see if everything lines up, and it doesn't have to be back to back to back in 1 week. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think first date would be like introduction. Second date, okay, past the introduction, and then by third date, you gotta see if you guys are comfortable at that point.
Yeah.
And I think that's fair.
It's kind of funny. People watching our videos now, they're kind of getting a read on this. The more they watch it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
What do you mean? It's like fighting footage? They can see our tails and our fucking telegraphs and shit?
No, just our personalities.
Oh. Maybe we're just getting more comfortable on camera.
Yeah, no, I'm saying though, like you know, I'm just talking about just reading anyone now.
Yeah.
You know how you get a read on a girl if you go on enough dates on her, right? If you watch someone enough on anything, eventually you'll get a read on them.
Oh shit.
You'll see we have personality.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You gotta talk less.
No, you're good.
I'm giving them too much ammo.
Hey, bro, you be so chill on your music podcast.
Yeah.
You're so chill. Do you notice? When you talk to them, you're like, yeah.
There's fucking always weed in the air.
Your contact.
HOC.
Nah, I think because it's more value driven. Here we just get to have fun.
Yeah.
But I'm really trying to serve the music community and extract information from existing artists that can help other people. So it's more like, you know, I'm not necessarily here to have fun. We'll laugh a little bit, but at the end of the day, I'm on a mission. You know what I mean? Same thing with here is like, you know, trying to extract value from our guests. You know, what can help other people.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like fitness, mental, like whatever it may be.
Yeah.
That's like my life path, my life mission is just extracting value and helping other people. So
exactly,
I think it just comes more natural with music versus something like this.
What do you know about life path? Is that, are you saying in general, or is that like kind of like
I just learned it like a week ago.
A week ago.
Life path,
like kind of like numerology.
Yeah.
I guess life purpose more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm life path 8. I think that's my number.
I'm 999.
9 brothers.
You didn't get my Hitler reference?
Yeah,
Fuck.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
H dog. H dog.
Oh, H dog. My bad.
I love Shep so much. He doesn't give a fuck what goes on.
Have you seen what other people say on the internet? I think we're okay, bro. We're completely okay, bro.
That's my thing. I'm too conscious about like all this shit's on record.
Like, no,
yeah,
not on the internet.
Be yourself, then you know.
What's the point?
Who can you be? You know. Why try to be somebody else?
That's so true.
Tell them.
I was
That's the secret code, bro. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but
no, it's okay. It's okay. He does it all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, take that.
He didn't bother me at all.
he's like, no. He's like, all right.
That's what that feels like. Fuck.
At least I apologize.
Just kidding, bro. That was
But
very
continue.
respectable. My bad. Now, what were you saying though?
No, I did.
What'd you say?
Damn.
What'd you say?
It went away.
I don't know. You cut him off.
Fuck. Oh my bad.
I said that was that was the key
excited.
though. That was the key though. Like, yeah,
Oh,
that's a very be yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Do you? Yeah.
That's a real life cheat code right there.
There you go.
Authenticity.
Yep.
So I was thinking about this. So the East Side generation before us, or even the Vegas generation
Not as
before
cool as us.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
But you know how they're more of the MySpace days.
Yep.
So they're more like the party crew.
Yep.
But they would get into way more fights, way more trouble. But they were down ass people, right?
Yeah.
And then our generation was more like we're more party, chill, more aesthetic. That's when IG started becoming aesthetic.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like these fools were more down, but they were more themselves. And I feel like our generation grew up more with social media, and we became a little bit more. Huh?
Facades.
Yes, we
Yeah.
became more shallow. I'm projecting because I'm speaking about myself for a fact. We became more we're worried about our self-image and stuff. And I found that fascinating. Like, oh shit! But that's why they got in trouble more and they did more crazy shit.
Yeah.
They didn't give a fuck. And ours, we kind of learned from them. Like, nah, come on, let's not go to jail and stuff.
Yeah.
But we learned how to put up a front more too.
Yeah.
And we became more shallow as well though.
Learn how to play the game.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day because I was hanging out with some older cats. They have all these crazy ass stories and shit.
Yeah.
But like, because they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. And at that point, it wasn't about posting what the fuck you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I think
It was more
platform.
word of mouth. You kind of had to do some shit for the word to spread. You know,
Yeah.
word
Yeah.
of mouth marketing, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
reputation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it wasn't really
Yeah.
advertising. Like, we might post random shit on MySpace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I remember I posted a picture of like a fucking chair. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was
For
kind of
sale.
just like random shit like that before it became a lifestyle thing.
Yeah. I was thinking about that though. Like, damn. Now the new generation, I don't know how they're more low key. They don't post anything.
Well, yeah, we've talked about it
Yeah,
before. They don't
yeah.
really post.
Yeah.
They're more like fucking making TikToks and shit and watching shit. Unless they're actually like creators.
yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see how everybody keeps going. But yeah, I just gotta learn how to be comfortable in front of the camera more, bro.
Still?
Well, bro, I have so many stories I want to tell, but I feel so uncomfortable telling.
That's
Like,
what the second pod is for.
yeah, no, I'm saying in general, like all the time.
Oh.
No,
About
not right
your
now.
life?
Huh?
About
yeah,
your
yeah, like like
Oh.
stories, like, are you ready? Are you ready to tell them?
Are y'all ready for these stories? Stay tuned on the next episode of
Dang.
Hangover Podcast.
We get Rob
Yeah.
stories. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He opens the doors.
You can share it's a safe space
Yeah,
between us
bro.
and all the people watching on the internet that's there
Bro.
forever. Yeah, dude.
You know, that's how you release it.
But yeah,
Just be yourself.
yeah,
That's the key.
that really is the key,
Chico.
bro. Yep.
Method.
Yeah, so I'll never stop cutting you guys off. Fuck you.
Fuck it.
Fair enough,
Fuck
man.
it. Be yourself.
I'll Euro that bitch.
Hey, way to own it though.
My ADHD kicked in. Me and Chef always go to like those foodie fest stuff.
Fire.
And we hated lines, bro. So we were like 19, 18, but we would pay people to buy our food, and we'd buy their food because they were closer in line.
Fire. Hey, that's how it works, though, man.
Makes sense. You
Yeah.
want to wait in line for 3 hours, or you want to eat now, right?
Yeah. We had a little nerve. We would do that. I didn't think about it. One time we cut off. We asked this couple. We asked the guy like, "Hey, we buy your food. What you got?" The guy's like, "Hell yeah!" And the girl's kind of looking at him like, "Are you really gonna do this?" He's like, "Yeah."
Like, look,
Right.
we
But
get
that's-
free food. We help them. That's a
Before
win-win.
inflation, though, this is when you can get
Oh.
something for $3 at the fucking truck type shit. $5.
Bro, we paid that guy $40.
You ripped us off, sir.
You guys got the food without waiting. 3 hours, I guess.
That's true. Damn.
When's the last
Pay-
time?
paying for
Last time
time.
your fat ass been to like a food festival?
Yeah, Faz, when's the last time you went?
2020, bro. 2019, I think.
Shit.
That was the last time.
Every day is a food festival for me. What you mean?
This boy been eating good lately.
Find out where on the next episode of the Hangover Podcast.
No.
Yeah.
All right, let's end it with Della.
So,
What?
No, I was talking to him. So we got a few more questions for you.
Okay.
oh.
I don't have them ready either.
I was like, what was this? Was this the outro?
No,
or
You're
was it
ripping
on?
off on me, dude.
No.
Fuck. I'm prepared now.
You're making me feel more silly, so I'm just going with it. I think it's just cigars, bro.
Cigars. Lace cigars.
Cigars.
But no, in all seriousness, happy birthday, Della.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate
You
it.
have no question for him? As soon as you ask one, I'll know what we're doing.
No, I was gonna keep talking. It's gonna come to me.
Oh my! So I cut you off like you. Okay, okay, bet. How you like that?
No.
How you like that? Huh?
No, I was kidding. I just let's keep working, dog. Let's every Thursday. Let's keep working. Let's keep working.
We're up,
Content, dude, bro. Our reels have been doing pretty good.
Booming,
bro.
Yeah.
It's
Hitting them out of here.
we're catching good momentum
Yeah.
Momentum.
for
But just matter. I've been trying to stay off like just less social. I'm on social, but more just like watching actual content creators talk about how making content. And the one thing is always persistence.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing.
Yeah.
It's really the only thing.
Yep.
It's time.
Yeah. Who cares if it's cringy? Just keep
It
posting.
really just depends on how you want to present it, bro.
Yeah.
'Cause,
And
like,
you just want to keep the quality as good as possible.
yeah, do you want to post 1 or 2 every day, or do you want to post 20 once a month?
You know what I love seeing? Everything he lectures about content creating and how the algorithm works, and then I'll be snooping around and everybody say what he says.
No, yeah, because he's right. The brother chef is right.
I'm literally everyone's dad. I'm everyone's parent. So where I'll tell them something, but they ignore me, and then they hear it somewhere else, and they're like, "Oh, that's a good idea."
Yeah,
that's my kuya.
That's what happens when you always giving game, bro. It's like
that's what happens when you're the oldest.
You're the
damn
oldest.
the oldest.
You see?
Damn little brothers.
I'm,
I'm the fucking older brother.
Kuyas.
Shout out to Chef. He would always lead us to
The big
EDC and
kuya.
stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Mr. Paperboy.
down a dark path. Sorry, guys. Just kidding. We turned out okay, I guess. But
I'm like, that was a Star Wars adventure, you know? We back.
You led us to a
Jedi
Swedish.
flipping.
You led us to a Swedish house reunion in LA. We were like 20 years old, bro. 10 deep. That was dope.
You know? I wouldn't trade those times for the world, bro. I wouldn't.
Partying in the rain. That was pretty cool.
That
Have you
was
seen the world,
fucking
bro?
lit.
World looks crazy from Instagram.
Shh.
Fuck, I'm just
It
kidding.
looks flat.
Those are good memories. It looks flat. You wouldn't change that for the flat world. You wouldn't. You know. Would you trade those memories to find out if the Earth is flat?
No. Nah, I don't care about that much.
I just laughing at your boy.
No.
What? Cracked out. It's been a whole week since I talked to anybody.
What'd you say?
It's been a whole week since I talked to anybody.
He's been shooting guns.
Fucking around. All right, serious though. Any more questions for Randall? What's your Delos soul?
I think we what he's looking forward to, where he wants to travel,
Yeah.
content creation,
Yeah.
design ideas.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, how you gonna? Oh, this is a hard question for you. How you gonna manage getting your shit done and going out? Because it's gonna be a busy summer for you, as far as invites, events.
Scheduling, bro.
I'm going sober rest after my birthday, April 1st. I'm going sober rest of the year.
Me too.
I cannot. I'll be out, but I can't be partying. I'm not gonna. I know I'm gonna. It's gonna fall apart for me. I'm always stuck in my cycles, and I see my cycle coming right
Yeah.
now.
Proud of you. Proud of you for even realizing that and making the changes. Cause
I think it's just being more selective, bro. You can't be everywhere
it's okay
at once.
to say no.
You know, and like exactly, it's okay to say no.
Yeah, I've been fascinated with the power no lately.
It's fun, bro. Keep your power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think when you value your presence as a whole, and like just trying to find a balance between supporting and then filling your own cup.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important. So you can step out, but if you're gonna do that, you gotta make sure to take time for yourself. Work on yourself, do your goals, whatever it may be, your passions.
I got something to hold you accountable to. You still haven't done gym.
No.
That's the one thing.
New Year starts
Get your ass in the gym.
April. Maybe.
Get your ass in the gym. Stop hitting the bar and hit the bar bells.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I be doing push-ups and dips at the crib, bro. I be trying to get my inner Kendrick on. I just haven't made it to the actual gym.
You push up.
Are you doing push-ups?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
I was gonna say you push up to the event and then you dip.
Hey. Gas break.
Bring the guns with me, huh?
Push up in the car and then you dip.
Show the guns.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, I'm sorry.
My joke sucked.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Your jokes don't land when they're not on me.
It goes over my head sometimes. I'm sorry. But yes, I know.
Gym?
Joke sucked.
Gym.
All right.
Pick
You don't
me
mind,
up, bro.
You don't mind we
Pause.
hold you accountable?
No, not at all.
All right, cool.
Come grab me. Pause.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hella diddy.
No, I said pause. Extra time out.
Pause.
I'm a very self-sabotager. I do it with the food. What's your way you self-sabotage the most?
Spending.
Spending?
Yeah.
Clothes?
Shopping.
Shopping.
Retail.
Are you more online or in person?
Both.
Both? Fuck.
And that's the hard part, right? Because I'll be like looking like, all right, let me go look at some wholesale stuff to, invest in the brand, buy
Okay,
stuff
that's
I can
different. That's
redo.
different, yep.
But I say that to say because like once
you're
I
out.
find what
Oh,
I
this is
find, then I'm like, okay, let me go look up something else, and then
Yeah.
So it's a blessing and a curse because it keeps me up to date with shit, but then it's also a lot of temptation, and that's
Ooh,
where.
I got another question for you. As far as running the brand, have you had some hard lessons about how to run inventory? Have you had like hardships where you bought too much inventory, not bought enough, stuff like that?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. It's a process in itself. When you're working with inventory as a whole, the last thing you want to have is like overhead or sitting on inventory. So that's why I tend to do smaller orders or like paid orders, more or less. I try not to bank on people's words because they do change.
Of course.
And so that's just something you have to take in the industry or with what I'm doing in that sense.
Have you got approached for a custom piece yet or not yet?
Oh yeah, all the time, bro. All the time.
Have you made one yet?
I got a one of one.
Yeah, all my pieces are actually damn near one of ones. You might find like a general release, but if I do re-release it, I try to make it different to where if there's two colors out, one has a patch, one doesn't. You know, so like if everybody has a piece, you can say you have the only one.
That boy's still in exclusivity.
That's it. You know, it's not about being saturated.
One of one.
But I think the brand in itself serves as a connection.
I got another tough question for you.
Let's go.
Have you felt any pressure starting your website yet?
Not pressure. It was just more of the way I wanted to approach the brand, kind of more true to being underground, but I'm starting to see
The goal is always to get
agreed to scale. And I talked to a buddy of mine. He lives he's from Southern California. He has this brand called Round. It was that sweatsuit I was wearing like yesterday type shit. But it's pretty much his second brand. His first brand, he was doing it same way I was doing in terms of word of mouth, you know, customer base, people that you know. And it worked. But recently, like with his new brand that I was talking about, he did the whole content creation, run a website, and he actually brought that up and was like, look, bro. He's like, you ever think about doing a website? Like, let me know because I've done the other route. And he's like, the amount of traffic and people that you don't know that reach your website is a lot different from that. So, yeah, good question because ultimately, that's kind of where we're going.
Yeah, bro. Our content, most of the love's been non-followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 90% are non-followers.
Yeah.
Bro.
That should be a sign right there.
Content's being pushed. Yeah. That's probably been the most like gratifying thing is just seeing the fucking numbers and the stats of our podcast. Just seeing that people are actually is reaching people.
That's cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just Instagram. You guys haven't even seen the TikTok or the YouTube shit. The comments on there, like, bro, it's so
I've been
funny.
on YouTube recently and I hit my algorithm every once in a while, the shorts.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like.
Yeah.
Definitely like it. Share it. Comment under it.
Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, like, oh, that guy on that fucking Captain America shirt so buff. Just fucking. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, man. You just got to think big, right? I think.
Colossal.
Yeah, looking at it from a more intimate. Starting it was a more intimate thing, right? I just want
Kind of like your
homies
baby.
to have,
You change it too much.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't know exactly what's out there. You know how it's gonna be perceived. So it's like I'm gonna make it for myself, and that's how initially it starts. But ultimately, as it grows, it becomes more asked about, and like people, how can I get this? How can I get this? And it'll be probably a less stressful having a website to where people can just go there instead of me like constantly.
Yeah.
I don't want to say nagging, but it's a lot of networking and talking to people, especially when it comes down to ordering and shit like that.
You know I'm about to say something, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, huh? Why?
He's like the tail.
What's my tail? Brace for impact, everyone. All right, so when like starting off a business or having like a just a brand in general, that personableness pays off.
Agreed,
bro. So being able to reach people and talk to them and not making it such of like go to the website and building connections with people will have you having customers for a longer duration than just like, oh, I seen this on the thing, post, whatever. So yeah, it definitely helps out to still keep that, even if they are going to the website. Yeah, like finding ways to just reach out to them. Hey man, I really appreciate you with the whoop, or if you need any custom pieces, text me or whatever. Yes, like bro, shit like that, personal connections pay off. Especially when there's so much saturation in any type of like brand online, bro. Yeah. That personableness is like key right now to like having a lasting brand anywhere.
Yeah, I take all of that into consideration, bro. And I think I've said it before. Is like the last thing I want is for it to be oversaturated because I'm not like that in the first place. Yeah. I'm not the type of person to be like, hey, I got a hat, buy this hat, or I make t-shirts, buy my t-shirt. I'm a barber, I'm gonna cut your hair. Like, no, bro. If you really wanted it, you can ask or you can inquire about it. It's there if you
I got a little counter for you though.
Okay.
the problem with that thought process, like people that say, like you always hear girls say about they don't want to get too buff in the gym. Like shut up, you're not gonna get too buff.
They're
like
not gonna get
like
too buff.
oversaturation is eventually gonna be a good. If you're getting too buff, that means you've been hitting the gym hard. So I think oversaturation eventually is gonna be a good point. It's a good problem to have. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Just a challenge you a little bit.
No. I hear you.
Yeah.
Trust. It's also, I understand a lot of what these things can possibly bring, but I also try and stay true to myself and the brand, and
Feel it.
So that in itself that's just the direction we're walking.
Oh, I got another question for you. How did Hitter Circle originate? The name and everything.
It started initially as a baseball concept. Designated hitters, like I just like that term. It's an interchangeable term, whether it's baseball or in like
Mercenaries.
Exactly, bro.
And then
Whether it's sports, you can talk about football, like
Assassins.
the hitters, yeah, bro. People who do shit. You know what I'm saying?
you always been a fan of Old English too, huh?
Yeah. So it's my baby in the sense of everything that I've accumulated from a creative, artistic standpoint, and like I can just flood it into that.
Did you have any other fashion ventures?
Bars.
No.
Hitter Circle's the first one, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I try and push more of the symbol than the actual meaning.
Yeah.
So it's like if people see it look like almost like the bat sign,
Yeah.
Batman logo.
Yeah.
You see it, you kind of understand what it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
I folks with it.
From there. But it is catching momentum, bro, I will say. So that in itself is satisfying.
And you gotta be on the page more, huh?
You got to, bro.
Bro.
Got to.
You should probably be on that one more. Just keep that one in the algorithm, bro. Like stuff, comment stuff. Just keep it on the algorithm.
Yeah,
I know it's annoying, but
No, for sure, bro.
I've been doing that with the Hangover clip page. I've been on it late recently, just liking shit.
It helps, bro.
Yeah, just be
Get
on
that
that one
shit
more, bro.
rolling.
The algorithm's gonna fucking feed you. Like, oh, you're on? Let's go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should be on that bitch more.
And it's a new way to like start a new algorithm too.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Of getting
yeah.
certain content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
To cleanse your algorithm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm tired of seeing this.
It's
Let
like
me
a
go
clean
like
slate.
all of this
You
shit.
should start posting some more clips of you on here on that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this podcast is perfect.
Yeah.
Bunch of Hitter Circle content.
Bro, let's do
Yeah.
A
it.
bunch of clothing gems.
Yeah, it's up, bro. Like I said, it's a community in itself, bro, and that's what I enjoy about it. Cause it is just me, but at the end of the day, like my people and the people around me are also a very play a pivotal role.
Yeah.
Was
Was it weird or cool to see all that? You got hella love on Instagram yesterday.
Bro.
Did it surprise you?
Yeah, it did, cause I wasn't looking for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think when we talk about earlier, as far as like how do you feel, and like I said, there was like reassurance that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Because if that wasn't the case, then the love wouldn't have been like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just felt like it was genuine, bro. And again, it's always better when it comes unexpected.
Imagine next year
Mhm.
you get all that love for that page.
We're on. That's where we're going, bro. Like I said, momentum. We got a lot of stuff going, including the podcast. We just got a lot of
Here
shit
we go.
going.
Another accountability thing. You guys could do this on my birthday, so it doesn't matter. How many followers you got on Hit the
I'm in
Circle
for
right
a
now?
field day.
Maybe like 200-300.
Okay. How much time would, if you were his marketing guy, how much time would he need to get to 1,000 if he really dialed in? All summer?
Depends on the output, bro. It could be
Yeah.
done in a day with one reel, honestly.
Yes, and see that's another thing.
Yeah.
I'm more picture heavy,
Yes, that
right?
makes-
And I understand the real concept, so it's like, okay, because I've seen the difference.
Yeah.
The reels will get easily 1,000 views,
Yeah.
whereas my pictures maybe 200-300.
Yeah.
So it's just being aware of the analytics and what you want to do, how you
so
want
by
to go
end
about
of
it.
the summer, we'll say,
What's your goal?
yeah.
For
Yeah, just
Hit it.
where do you want the page to be? You know what I mean?
yeah, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it like that, bro.
You gotta let your baby go, Della. You gotta let it grow.
No, I feel it. I feel
Let
it.
it grow. Let it grow.
Because it's like I always you have a vision, right? But I also don't want to put expectations on it too, because I also feel like that limits to what it can be or flourish to. I'd always want it to be more than what I aim for. You know, if we get 1,000 view or 1,000 followers by the end of the year, terrific.
Yeah.
You know,
a wise man once said, "You don't put deadlines on your goals; they're just dreams." Shout out Santonio. I saw him yesterday.
I'm a Pisces, bro.
That's
That's all I do. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to him, man. He's a great guy.
Yeah,
That's my dog.
Cool. That was great.
That was great.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, bro.
We love you.
Yeah,
Run
Delapod.
this bitch up. Hit your circle.
Yes.
Go buy some shit. You need one pieces.
Yes.
Hit them up. Hats, shirts,
Everything.
Bandanas coming soon.
bandanas,
Yep.
all that shit. Is there anything you want to plug or talk about before? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's your shit, bro.
I keep it simple, bro. And it's just give thanks, bro. Give thanks. Give thanks when you give prayers. Give thanks before you pray.
Gratitude.
Yeah, bro. Cause that'll carry you a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Day by day. Talk about day by day, brick by brick. Those are the fundamentals.
Brick wall. Bet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no.
We appreciate you guys.
Wow.
So Della, happy birthday. And we got this bitch.
We out.
Peace.